Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory. I almost said Hacker's Memory, Cyber Sleuth. I caught it in my head as it was happening. I'm like, say Cyber Sleuth first. Say Cyber Sleuth first. I managed it. Oh yeah, the Digimarket no longer exists because I abolished it. So apparently, by the way, if you decide to join the guy who gets rid of the Digimon and he gives you that Master Guard or whatever it was, he doesn't give you a memory up for completing the quest. You only get a memory up if you decide to keep the Digimarket alive, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's so dumb that they should have just said that there was no reward for the mission at Art. Kagito ergo sum. That's, I know that phrase. Someone in the comments reminded me, but I knew it as well, and I couldn't remember, and they told me. It's, I think, therefore I am, by... I can't remember the philosopher's name. Sorry, I just saw that, and it immediately caught my eye for some reason. But I think that's really stupid, that it advertises you get a memory up for doing the quest, and then if you don't do the quest in a certain way, they give you something else. I hate it. But what's done is done. I really don't care. I don't care that the Digimarket is gone. I never used it, and I don't think it's that useful anyways. If you use it and you like it, good for you. That's awesome. But I don't think it's very necessary for the game, because I never needed it, and I don't think I ever will. There are a couple of things. I'm going to try and keep this as quick as I can, because I don't want half of the video to just be me addressing things. But a couple of things I want to go over from the last few videos, just to let everyone know what's going on. Because there have been some comments, and I've replied to some. Some people might not have seen those comments, or, you know, they watched the video, and then I left comments after, so why would they go back to the video again to check for comments? That's something that only I do, because I'm the content creator. But a couple of things I want to address really quickly that I've seen a fair few amount of times in the comments. First off, I know how to pronounce marijuana. I thought that it was like a well-known internet joke, but I guess it's not as well-known as I thought, because I've heard other YouTubers say marijuana when they're making jokes about marijuana, and some of my friends do as well, and it's just something I've picked up. So when I'm making fun, when I'm like making a joke and the punchline is marijuana, I say marijuana because it sounds funnier. It sounds like I have no idea what's up with marijuana and stuff like that, but I do know it's pronounced marijuana. So, yeah. The other thing, what else was there? There are three more things. Apocalypse. I have been informed by several people that Apocalypse is pretty bad late game because his signature move, of which I think he only has one, does a fixed amount of damage at 444. And that's pretty bad late game. That's pretty good mid game. It's a fantastic early game if you can somehow get Apocalypse early game. But late game, like when you've had to get a Dark Master up to level 99 with 120 Abby to get Apocalypse, 444 fixed damage is pretty bad. So, as of right now, I'm still planning on getting Apocalypse. I'm going to get him no matter what, because I'm going to get all of the new Digimon to complete the field guide, the Digipedia, whatever it's called, because that's what I did in the first Cyber Sleuth. I'm not going to get every single Digimon again. Like, I'm not going to go back and get all the Royal Knights again, because I already have them because I brought over my save data. But all of the new ones I'm going to get to fill out the Digipedia. I think it's called field guide in this game, but I'm just so used to saying Digipedia. So, I think I'm just going to leave it to you guys in the comments. Let me know your preferred. Someone else told me that Armageddon is in the game, and he is also a free type, and he has 2 signature moves, which sounds awesome. I love Armageddon. To be honest, I probably like Armageddon more than I like Apocalypse, but I'm fine with either. Like, Apocalypse having a bad signature move isn't enough for me to think, like, oh, I can't possibly use him. I'm totally fine with sticking with Apocalypse, so a couple of people in the comments have said they want me to get Apocalypse. I've seen, I think, at least 2 or 3 people say, hey, Armageddon's an option, you should get him instead. I'm fine with either, so you guys in the comments, let me know. And whichever one I don't get, I will use the other one in the Digital Coliseum at the end of the playthrough. Because I'm planning, what I did in the first Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is I ignored the Coliseum, the offline Coliseum, for the entire game. And then at the end of the playthrough, I went through every single cup with a bunch of Digimon that I didn't use in the team. They were kind of like runner-ups that I could have had in the team, but I chose other Digimon. So, like, if you guys in the comments say, get Armageddon instead, and I'll get Armageddon, then when I do the Coliseums at the end of the playthrough, which will probably be like 10 videos of Digimon battling or something like that, I'll use Apocalypse for that. So, he won't get used as much as Armageddon, obviously, if whichever one is in the party will be used more, clearly, but both of them will be used to some capacity. So, that's up to you guys in the comments. Leave them behind, or leave comments behind. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say next. Someone, and I've had more than one person say this, they don't know why I'm going for 200 Abby on the Digimon. They don't see a point in it. The reason why, and I'm going to try and explain this as quickly as I can, because like I said, I don't want half or more of this video to be me not actually playing the game. The way that the Cyber Sleuth games work is you can get bonus stats. You see all of these numbers right here where it's +0. You can get stats there one of two ways. Training them in the farm gives them the stat permanently, or you equip an attachment, like SP attach D is why Groundramon has plus 10 SP. If you remember, when we had to get Dianamon, those two plus 18s, she doesn't have any equipment that adds defense or speed. Those two plus 18s, that came from her training in the farm because we needed her to get more defense and speed. Those stats, you cannot do them infinitely. I can't just keep training her in the farm until they get to like 999. Every Digimon gets 50 bonus stats, so you can have a total, you have to add up all of these pluses and they will equal 50. You can't go higher than that, unless you have more Abby. For every 2 Abby points you have, you get 1 more bonus stat. So if I get, like Dianamon here has 29. An odd number doesn't work, so you would round it down to 28. 28 Abby, that's 14 bonus stats. So instead of just getting 50 bonus stats, Dianamon can go up to 64. That's not very much. If you have 200 Abby, you can get plus 150 bonus stats. And that's a big deal. Because, like, say if I had not started degenerating Tentomon and I just went straight to Tyrant Kabuterimon and I had about 40, 42 Abby, I would be able to get, like, and then I wanted to put all of his bonus stats into strength, I could give him, like, plus 70 attack permanently. That's really good. That's a lot of extra attack. But when I get Tyrant Kabuterimon with 200 Abby, that means he'll be able to have plus 150 in attack. More than double if I hadn't gotten him the 200 Abby. So that's why I'm getting 200 Abby, because I'm playing in hard mode, which I feel like hard mode in this game is better than in the last game, or maybe I just didn't stick with it in the first Cyber Sleuth enough. In the first Cyber Sleuth, it really felt like the game just wanted you to grind up extra levels, because if you were playing on hard mode, you just got swamped, or the battles were way too tedious. In this game, they actually just make it feel like it's a bit more challenging, which is why I've been playing in hard mode. I think it's better in this game than it was in the first game. There might not actually be any difference between the two, it's just anecdotal, but whatever. So that's why I'm getting 200 Abby, so I can get those bonus stats, because when we get late game in hard mode, I've heard it's pretty difficult. Surprise, surprise. So I think that those bonus stats will really help us out, and that's why I'm doing it. And plus, it's really not that hard. If it weren't for the fact that I don't have enough party memory, if I could have Tentomon in the party with me at all times, he would probably already be at like 120 Abby, 130 Abby, something like that. So it's not going to take that long to get to 200 Abby, especially once I can start having all of my Digimon in my party, or at least more than I currently can. So that's why I'm getting 200 Abby. The last thing, what was the last thing? I don't remember what the last thing. Oh yeah, last video, I think it was actually just, this is part 76. I think it was part 75. I said that I didn't like Season 5, which I've never, really hidden. I bring it up every now and then. And a lot of people came out in the comments like, hey, Season 5 was great, I loved it. If you guys like Season 5, more power to you. I am glad that you got enjoyment out of something that I did not enjoy. I don't think that Season 5, shouldn't exist or anything like that. If you guys liked it, that's great. I'm glad you liked it. I personally just didn't. It wasn't good for me. I didn't enjoy it, and so I feel free to say that every now and then, when Season 5 comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Season. I wasn't a huge fan of that season. I didn't like the way it went. I didn't like the characters or the story or anything, and that's just me. I also really like Season 4, and I probably rank Season 4 higher than I should, because it's probably, my favorite or second favorite Digimon season, which a lot of people, turn their heads at me when I say that, it's Season 4, really? The one without Digimon partners? So, I understand where you come from, where, I say I don't like something and then you say you do. If you like it, that's great. More power to you. I personally just didn't. Although I will say this, in my opinion, obviously, the shining gem of Season 5, the thing that is greatest about it, is that, and the thing that I loved about it, that it was part of the reason I was able to even finish watching it, because I did watch every single episode of Season 5. The Digimon designs are fantastic. Shine Greymon, Mirage Galgamon, Ravemon, all of the burst modes, etc., are so, so good. That is the shining gem. I don't know how else to say it. It's just the best part of Season 5, for me at least. But, if you guys like Season 5, don't think that I'm saying, you're stupid for liking that season, it was bad. If you liked it, that's great. I'm glad for you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it where I didn't, because it's better that someone got enjoyment out of it rather than no one. So, anyways, that did take about 10 minutes of the video, so I'm sorry for those of you who didn't want to just hear me chat about stuff being addressed in comments and whatnot. But, hey, it's done now, so we can move on. Let's turn in this case and see if we get cutscenes or not. It's saying I still get a memory up. Maybe you get 2 memory ups if you choose to protect the Digimarket. But as long as I got 1, I'm okay with that. I will save the game. So we are going to get some cutscenes here. Which means this is going to be a video of 10 minutes of chaos talking and then 10 minutes of sitting through cutscenes. So, Sorry for those of you who don't like it when that happens, but it happens every now and then in this game. Ooh. Oh, this is when Jude attacked... Is it the Avalon? Not the Avalon server. I don't remember what server it was. This is when they tried to take on that main server, and they got wrecked. Having flashbacks, huh, Ryuji? Dang. Not again. Ryuji Mishima, right? Get in. Yes, man in black suit. Ryuji will obviously do as you ask. Ryuji, you just did what he asked. It's probably one of Kishibe's dudes. Yeah. This is Kishibe's music. No, this is Sudo's music. But I guess also Kishibe's. And so, oh my... You know what? I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have nothing... me, of all people, I don't have anything against the way people's voices sound. I know that they can't... You know, you've got the voice you're born with. But I cannot take Kishibe's voice actress. So I am just going to read through her texts. I'm not going to try and, like, speed through it. But I'm not going to wait for her to do any talking. I'm just going to read it, and we're going to go. It has come to my attention that the acquisition of the Nile Corporation by Kamishiro Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underlings did it on their own, with no permission, and although this was years ago, it was categorically the wrong decision, and as such, I certainly will not let it stand. With that said, see, like, that's not even a matter of her voice. That's just she's choosing to use that tone. And probably because the developers said, hey, we want her to talk like this. And I don't like it. It's bad. From the department manager to the section manager to the cafeteria employees, everyone who was even slightly involved, I fired them all, each and every one. Oh, well, you know, that sucks for them, I guess. Moving on to, like, why? From here on out, I shall run the company personally as its CEO. Was Kishibe not already the CEO? I thought she was already the CEO. Who was the CEO before you? In a complete change from the old organization, I shall now control the company directly. Oh, was it just done by shareholders or something? Decision-making will be faster, and we'll be able to provide the string of new services our customers demand. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. Yeah, Ryuji is here. Did you see that, my darling Ryuji? My big moment. I'd like to remind you all, I mean, I guess this is spoilers if you didn't play the first game, but I mean, this game presupposes that you watched the first game or played the first game yourself. I'd like to remind you all that Kishibe is Crusadermon, a royal knight, which is just horrible. It's like the thing I hated most from the first Cyber Sleuth, more so what they did to Alphamon, but what they did to Alphamon and Crusadermon, I just was not a fan. And it's all thanks to you. Because you told me Zaxxon's plans, I was able to take preemptive action. Oh no! If evidence of collusion between Kamishiro and the police was ever to leak out, it would mean the end of poor little me. That was really a close one. I owe you so much, my dear little Ryuji. Thanks to that false evidence of collusion you whipped up, all those company execs who were loyal to the recently deceased president are now out of my way for good. And the way you erased any traces of your steps, Ryuji, pure genius. Was it you who gave financial aid to the hackers that deserted Zaxxon? Huh? What about it? The demons must have had... words. Why can't I read? The demons must have had support to get this strong so quickly. Thanks to the internal fighting, Yugo was momentarily distracted and you had your opening. And this was the result. How many hackers are you working with? You are a sly one, Ryuji. I'm really starting to like you. But working with and controlling directly are two different things, and there are oh so many ways to manipulate someone directly. Yes, I've got the perfect job for you to do for me next, sweet Ryuji. This is Crusadermon, a royal knight. I hate it. It seems Zaxxon has been gathering hackers together for something big. I want you to take part in it. What do you mean? If it looks like it might cause problems for us, I want you to throw a wrench in their plans. It's almost certain that they're after Under Zero. Under Zero, that's the place where Ryuji went and with Jude and everything went wrong, I think. You know, right? Under Zero is where all the data logs since the founding of Eden are kept. It would be bad if they found something. Awkward, yes? I got it. I knew I could count on you. And don't worry, do this job for me and all of your little sister's medical fees will be taken care of until Kishibe needs something else from you, and then you'll have to do it for more medical fees or something. Because that's how this works. Quick-witted, honorable, and smart, but oh so easily... why can't I cannot speak. But oh so easily manipulated. In fact, dangerously so. See you soon, my dear little Ryuji. Soon you'll be free of all worries. Oh no. Forever. Oh no! Not my boy Ryuji. Chitose's hanging out. Ah, Chitose's on to you. That's not like Ryuji. Something's really off with him. Chitose. You infected me with malware. I'm impressed. You're getting pretty good. I haven't changed. You're the one that's changed. The old you would have spotted it right away. When did this change happen? I've been thinking something's wrong for a while. Like where all that big money for your sister's treatment is coming from. But what really convinced me was that last hacking job. Rogue said he thought there was something funny about you and came to talk to me. So he had his eyes on me, huh? I watch everyone. Trust no one. Yeah, he told me everything. I'm sorry. I should have noticed you were suffering. After all, I'm the one closest to you here. I've been a crappy friend. Ryuji, I'm gonna help out from here on. So please, don't get any more involved with them. They only see you as a pawn in their game, and that's what you'll become. It's useless. I deserve whatever happens to me. I tricked you guys into taking part in this whole dirty business. I don't care about that. I just... Whatever you say, I'm not going to cut my ties with Kamishiro. I need their help for Erika's treatment. I mean it, man. There are other ways. We can find a different hospital, or... Erika doesn't have much time. What? Kamishiro's treatment is her only chance. I'll do whatever it takes, no matter how bad it is. Now Ryuji's in between a rock and a hard place. That's rough, buddy. Alright, so yet another side chapter 09. Tumult of Winter. Is that how you pronounce that word? I don't know. Alright, I'm here now. What's up, Chitose? Tumult of Winter got the trophy. Not even bad. Do we have any other missions that have popped up, or do I need to do stuff with Chitose? We got some more green quests, but that's it. No, we could do, Anti-Gardramon? They're all viruses. Alright, well. Let's do the other one, actually, which is like 2 vaccines and a virus, right? Yeah. Because I only have 1 vaccine on me right now. So I don't want to do the all-virus fight. 2 vaccines and a virus, so I don't want a virus of my own. I'd rather have another data. Yeah. That math checks out. Let's do it. I think that this is the same one we did before, but it gives... Yeah, it gives a breakpoint D. That's pretty nice. Who do we want to take? We probably shouldn't take Ryuji and Chitose right now. They're having issues. Let's take Faye, because Faye is OP with 3 megas. And then we'll take you. Why not? You has decent Digimon, I think. Let's do it. Time to hack. I will defeat you all. Oh, I gotta go up 1 space first, my bad. This is the same one we had last time, I remember it. But that's fine, because I just want the experience and whatnot from it.